Hello, all. Welcome to the discussion. As a part of the discussion, we'll try to understand types of equations. So, what is this? In general, we try to understand expression. So, anything like any algebraic, like suppose if we take x square plus 2x plus 5, this is an expression involving x. xy plus 2x plus 3y. These are all called as algebraic expressions. In particular, if we take the expression of the form a0 plus a1x plus a2x square and so on a n xn, that is called as a polynomial of degree n. Means, suppose if we take 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. If you see here, it is of the form x cube term, x square term, x term and constant term, right? So this is a polynomial, but it is with the degree 3, right? So like this, we try to understand expressions, but in particular, we need to understand what is a polynomial, which one is a polynomial, which one is not a polynomial. Suppose if we write something like x square y plus x plus y, is it a polynomial? Yes or no? Is not a polynomial, because if you see here, it is not of the form, right? Here x square y is there, and that too here involving two variables, right? So this is not a polynomial. Now we are able to understand whether the given expression is a polynomial or not. Next, what is an equation, right? If the expression is equal to 0, suppose if the previous examples we take x square plus 2x plus 5, right? This is expression, right? If it is equal to 0, then we call it as an equation. That is, in general, f of x equal to 0 is how we represent, right? We can have another example like 2x square plus 3xy plus 4y square. So this is also an equation where here it is f of x comma y equal to 0. Now, so that means, so we can see various types of equations, right? Now we'll try to understand a particular format. Here if we take a polynomial, what we discussed, right? Polynomial means a0 plus a1 x1 a2 x square and so on a n xn, right? This is a polynomial. If take this equal to 0, then this is a polynomial equation. So in this polynomial equation, if we consider a polynomial of degree 2, in the polynomial equation, if we consider a polynomial equation of degree 2, then what we get? We get something like this, right? 2x square plus 3x plus 2 equals something like this. If you see this, this is a polynomial and whose degree is 2. This is called as a quadratic equation. Some name associated with this quadratic equation. Suppose in this polynomial equation itself, if we consider the polynomial with the highest degree as 3, right? Highest degree as 3, then for example, if we take 2x cube plus 5x square plus 3x plus 7 equal to 0. If you see, undoubtedly this is a polynomial and equal to 0 is a polynomial equation. And here the highest degree is 3, right? X cube is the highest term, right? So that means degree is 3. Then we call this as a cubic equation. Cubic equation, that is. So we can continue. Then if we go further, then if it is a highest degree is 4, then we call it as a biquadratic equation and so on, right? So this is how we understand what is meant by an equation, and in particular what is a quadratic equation and what is cubic equation. Now we'll take some examples and try to understand whether they are quadratic equations or cubic equation, polynomial and so on, right? First one if we take. So what is our understanding? Is it a polynomial? If so, what is the degree of the polynomial? If you see here, it is a x power 5, x cube, x square 9. So undoubtedly this is a polynomial. and that to equal to 0 polynomial equation. Then immediately what comes is, what is the degree here? So highest power is 5, right? So it is a polynomial equation of degree 5. Now second one, if you take, is it a polynomial? 2x cube minus 3x square plus 4x power 1 by 2, right? Fractional power, right? So this term makes it as a non-polynomial. It is not a polynomial. It's not a polynomial. What about the next equation? 2x square plus 3x plus 5 equal to 0. Is it a polynomial? Is there any violation here? 2x square plus 3x plus 5 equal to 0. It is of the form, right? It's a polynomial equation. And what is the degree here? 2, right? So degree, then we named it as a quadratic equation, right? So this is a quadratic equation. Next, last one, if we take, is it a polynomial equation? X cube is there. X square term is missing, that is 0x square. Then 2x and 6. So it is a polynomial equation. If so, what is the degree? Highest degree 3, right? Then we call this as cubic equation. Okay. So like this, we try to categorize a given equation as a polynomial equation or non-polynomial equation. If so, particularly we try to identify, is it a quadratic equation or cubic equation. If we summarize the discussion, in this discussion we try to understand what is an expression, what is an equation, and particularly what is a polynomial expression and what is a polynomial equation. And from that we'll try to understand what is a quadratic equation and what is a cubic equation. Thank you.